Rhinos have been on the Earth for over 50 million years. Ever since humans first came into contact with them, they have been seen as an almost mythical creature. Unfortunately, we began killing them to steal what many believe gives them power. The horn. Today, the demand for rhino horn, mostly for medicinal purposes, is fueling a poaching crisis so great that it threatens the survival of the species worldwide. Meanwhile, though, almost 3 rhinos are being killed per day, and their horns are being smuggled from Africa to Asia, where the demand is highest. The illegal trade goes alongside the trafficking of other wildlife and wildlife parts. Vietnam is one of the world's top consumers of illegal wildlife, and many species have already been driven to extinction, including the local rhino population. My name is Sulma Warren and I'm the Deputy Director of Freeland. I've spent over a decade living and working in Vietnam, and I know that it's hard to change a culture of consumption that's thousands of years old. I know that it will take something big to create an understanding of the situation and to reduce demand for wildlife products before it's too late. To meet that challenge, Freeland partnered with the US and Vietnam to implement an initiative called Operation Game Change. Through Operation Game Change, we organised a series of outreach programs at middle schools in Vietnam, reaching thousands of young people and their families. We also teamed up with our partners in South Africa to bring youth and activists to Vietnam to talk to people about what they were witnessing in their home country and why rhino protection matters. It was a positive cultural exchange that produced greater understanding and new friendships.
In other news, a joint US, Vietnamese and South African student exchange program held on October 27th explored ways that the students can work together.
Like now, I'm talking to you. In seconds, in few minutes, we're losing a rhino. That is why we had to come from South Africa to Vietnam to make everyone in the world that the situation is very terrible.
All these important stakeholders coming together with a united voice, saying no to rhino horn, saying no to illegal wildlife products, and that's the type of voice that we need. The participation and support of senior government officials from Vietnam, the US and South Africa was critical to the success of Operation Game Change, with US Ambassador Ted Osius playing a leading role throughout the campaign. Our biggest event with Operation Game Change was Wildfest, an exciting live outdoor music and film festival in Hanoi at the famous citadel of Thang Long. Anh Tuấn, a famous media celebrity in Vietnam, worked hand in hand with us to make the event a big success, along with the creative agency Love Frankie. Wildfest was designed to engage, entertain and influence public debate around illegal wildlife issues. Each of the films screened during the festival explored creative ways to raise awareness about wildlife conservation and change consumer behaviour. On the day of Wildfest, thousands of people crowded into the venue to enjoy an inspiring night of music and film. Seeing all these people come together was an inspiring reminder that we can make a difference and turn this situation around. Do your bit. Don't buy wildlife and help us spread the word.